Hey, Zakastitch, have I got a joke for you? Why didn't the Enderman cross the road?
Why?
Because he just teleported instead.
Maybe you should just leave the jokes to me.
Hello there. Welcome to Bedrock Farlands Episode 2. I appreciate you taking the time to jump into this video as I know how important time can be. Last video, we tried some things such as time lapses, quick jumps, voiceovers, and in-game recording, and I received some pretty fantastic feedback. I'm going to leverage all of that going forward, but I have to stress that much of this is still very new to me. There are so many things to remember and figure out. Camera angle, pressing the record button, remembering to unmute myself, and more. But eventually, and with some support from the great players on Farlands to go along with Sky, I'll be able to improve on a number of aspects. My apologies, but I need to break in here with a special segment. And to be clear, she's not going to see this until it's actually posted up onto YouTube. I'll slip it in the final cut. See, I've made a mistake. I talk about Sky in my videos, and it never occurred to me to actually tell you who she is. Sky NS is my in real life wife, but is also my partner in Minecraft. She reviews my videos, provides ideas for builds and palettes, critiques my content, mods my streams, and overall supports me in this weird venture. She also reminds me to constantly hit the record button, which is obviously a good thing. Second to all of that, and just so we are completely clear, she's the responsible mind for all upcoming pranks by me on Firelands. So everyone, blame her. In all seriousness. Hashtag blame Sky. What are we doing in episode 2? Well, I think first a quick review of the last stream weekend is important. I'm excited to highlight my shop build, but first, let's take a look at two very different wither fights, which we used for handovers. First up, Sunflower promised all of us that having a warden fight a wither would be simple and quick. Let me show you how that went. Yeah, so that clearly did not go as expected. It was quite a bit of fun, though, but we died a lot, even more, though, than was in the actual cut there. Following my own stream, I joined Eric Bannister to fight his Wither battle, and this went a completely different way.
Oh, he's done. Get him. Stay above ground. Nope.
Eric, stop attacking me. There's three of you.
Oh, there's a Kurgan.
Oh, he got me. Popped me.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, Enderman. Oh, you hit the Enderman.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died. I burned to death.
Oh, sorry.
Blame him.
Where
Yeah.
the heck is he?
Dun, ba, dun, ba. Dun, dun, dun. At least I died closer to this thing. Ba, ba, dun, ba. Back, maybe. Blocks floating around.
God. Every time.
Skulls, maybe? Yeah, here we go. I found the area. Here, my wither had to be the one that goes wrong. Are you flying after him?
I am.
Go get some wings.
Got him.
All right.
Oh, one more.
Oh, no. start.
Oh,
He needs like
This-
one hit.
It's gonna be an interesting.
ah,
He's dead.
You got him. All right. Approximately.
He got as high as 370.
Oh man.
Stars coming down.
there are skulls everywhere up here. Oh my god.
Oh, it's over here.
Uh,
Over here.
Aha, there it is. Yay. It didn't land on a cactus. so
Landed
very
right
close.
beside one.
Yeah, it sure did.
There were many wither battles that day, and for the most part, they were quite uneventful. I will say that the Bedrock version of the wither battle has been made easier by the fact that the blue skull doesn't give the wither effect. The next stream weekend is coming up in November, and we are going to have some fun things to do between streams. For now, my stream focused on my first shop, so let's head over there so I can show you. And here we are. The design of this shop is based off pixel art designed by Mean Clover 33, which we found on r/Minecraft, posted about 10 months ago. I had the idea of making it 3D with the actual shop being at the base of it. It was a great experience to initially design with Sky's help, and we really tried to make it so the Ender Eye gave a real 3D impression from all angles. Let me jump into spectator mode to have a better look. As we fly around it here, I hope you can see the shop build we were going for. It has quite a unique block palette, but the specific eye design was by far the best one we found. We added glass to the top, and if you view it with glass pack installed, it really helps it stand out. Underneath is where the shop itself is housed, and focus more on items found within the end or Ender Eye related, such as endstone, ender chests, wings, and dragon heads. Excited to say I have already had a few sales. As we pan out a little bit, there is still an element missing, and that's the anchoring of the shop to the landscape, including a path down. I've just figured out how to properly use a cam account, so let's run through these elements together and get them added to the build. So here we are, all done. I think that the endstone and purpur work really well together for this kind of shop, especially where it's a lot of end-focused items. And I have to tell you, I outside of the time lapse I just did, I took this walkway down a variety of ways. For example, I had it cross down over here, and then I wanted to circle back. But a couple things came to mind as I was doing. First and foremost, it was starting to take up a lot of space. And this is a shopping district. You have to be fair to all the other players on the Farlands server in terms of what space we're taking up and how we're using it. And I didn't feel that much space being taken up by a walkway, pathway, or was the right use. And the second piece is when I was taking it down using slabs, it was starting to extend way past where the current terraforming. And the only thought I had in my head while it was doing that more and more and coming out further and further is how much extra work I was going to put on myself in terraforming. And I am not a fan of terraforming. Though I know in a lot of cases it needs to be done, I was trying my best to avoid it in this. So after 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 attempts in trying to find which direction to go with the walkway, I simply went straight. And I think, ultimately it worked out. I like the feel of it as you walk up. I've got some lighting, and I think I'll make some changes to the lighting, maybe see how end rods look, or different types of lighting sources and setups. I'll play with that a little more later. But ultimately, we have a final walkway up to the shop, and I think it works well. For the purpur, I did all the way around the back as well, just to keep that consistent feel. I may make some changes because, as you notice here, I extended the end slabs out, and then when purpur, I didn't do that on the back, and I think I need to correct that. The other thing I did in the shop itself is I actually removed obsidian because obsidian is available and much cheaper, way over in that area at another shop. So I didn't feel the need to compete, and I just went with a whole chest of dragon heads. That said, I think that's all we're going to do on this project for at least this video. And I think on site, I mean, if there's any other major changes, I'll make note of it and add it to a future video. But I don't think there's much else we're going to do in this case. I think as a go forward, I may look at the possibility of another shop. I think I might do one specifically with those pinkish purple blocks right there, the purple blocks. But outside that, I think this is it for the shop. So for now, why don't we head back over to where my supposed base and potential storage storage area is going to be, and I'll give you a look at how we came up with phase one, the base build. All right, here we are at the main entrance. There is a design that I'm coming up with for this part right here. Still working out how to bring it together, but I hope to have something to show you soon, whether through a short or at the beginning of episode 3, which I do expect to have it out sooner than than this video took. I know it's been about 3 weeks, possibly 4 weeks. So hopefully I do that. I get time to do that sooner. The entrance itself, pretty strong design. I like the palette choice that I came up with, and this is really something that I had an idea from a solo world I started. And then I was invited onto the Farlands server. So just a mixture of tough basalt and the various stone to really create a kind of a temple or an Aztec entrance. Um, Included copper and frog lights just for some lighting and some design. Really like how that comes together. Coming in through the entrance, wide open space. I'm a flyer. I love to fly around my base, and having too many structures within it will cause me to crash, as you can see that just happened back there. Some solid water features coming into it at the beginning. These are ideas that came apart from Sky after I had designed the Nether portal itself, and the Nether portal design took a little while to come up with. I'm a big fan of this circle Nether portals, but just a small addition is the gear feature and the water pipes that come out from it into a water feature. Took a lot of inspiration from Grumpy's designs, and you can see this I'm on his channel, and through some of his Twitch videos and videos themselves. It's a more basic design than Grumpy's, but I did add some color, spots of color in there, grass and mud. I didn't think there would be too much in terms of feature, being that it's so far underground. But you can see the water itself flows right through, which is a very cool design. Pillars, basic pillars, but I like how they accentuate the walls and fit in with the build itself through the center. Storage wise, I took that mess of a storage that we had up top and I've spread it out through 288 double chests. Now, it's not set in stone. I'm going to make some changes with regards to this as I build the farms out. And just a quick view in behind here is lots of space for farms, and it goes all the way around. And that's going to be used for such things as a couple super smelter ideas, and I'll come up to that more soon, as well as some bamboo farm, kelp farm, and a couple of other farms. And it's all going to be important because up top in phase 3, there's going to be a special design of a mob farm. And don't get me wrong, it's not the mob farm that's going to be a special design. You'll have all seen that design one way or the other, but it's the features around that farm that I've come up with some fun ideas and fun designs to decorate it, and I'm looking forward to that. The nether portal itself design comes right through with the walkway. In behind here will be the access to the super smelters. One will be a blast furnace set, one will be a regular furnace set. They're going to be true super smelters, so probably 16 to 24 furnaces each. And that's where the access will be back here. As well as this side, I have some additional farm ideas and access, a basalt generator, a stone generator that I'd like to implement in a way back here that I have an idea for. Looking forward to doing all that. A lot of this is going to be phase 2. And as I noted, I'll be doing videos a little bit different. I'm learning a lot and how to do them. So I find that I'm thinking that as I put these in and design the different farms, it's going to be more interesting content. Really happy with how phase 1 of the build came out. From the ceiling design, which has piping, which will be used and leveraged later on when I have the mob farm up top, to the water feature underneath, the great walkway design. One thing I'd love some feedback on is the andesite floors. I like it. It's simple, but I wonder whether or not there couldn't be potentially some additional designs or the opportunity for some farms underneath that we can leverage the space for. But that's it. You can see phase 1. This took me a little while because I'm not on all the time, but I really like how it's come out. I had some great feedback from not only other players but Sky as well. And as I go forward, I got to tell you, watching the video back myself for this one, and what I've brought to you for those that are watching the videos. Something I'm looking forward to do over the next couple is some collaborations with some of the great players from the Farlands server. Haven't quite decided what that is or what that looks like, but I do have some ideas for some pranks. I have some ideas for some challenges. I'd love to get together and build with a couple of the Farland members, whether it be something creative in the shopping district or something on their bases, something on my base, or even something that's not related to the bases. I'd love to be able to get the opportunity to do some collaborations and really show you guys some of the great players that are on the server. That said, and for now, I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I'm going to try my darn best to get the next video to you sooner. I have to get some streaming in. We've got a stream weekend coming up for Farlands, November 9th and 10th. I'm looking forward to that. Please check out the Discord. And hey, just thanks for watching. And, if you haven't subscribed and you want to, feel free to do so. I'm getting a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. So I hope to keep it going for a little bit longer or a long time longer. Depends on what everyone wants. So thanks very much for watching and have a fantastic day.
Why is this the last joke?
Bye.
Because it's the ender of the video.